Good morning, afternoon, or evening, depending on where you are and when you're watching this. This is Spontaneity with Controller Cowboys, starting our new Hand of Fate 2 stream series. It'll be a bit of a stream series as well as a playthrough. I did notice this before last time I was on, about a week ago maybe, or just not observant, who knows, but I can't help but notice that under settings there will be an endless mode coming, which that'll definitely add to the series and that'll make things interesting. A little bit backstory. First, Controller Cowboys. We are an indie game organization dedicated to bringing indie games more into the light and giving them the recognition that we feel that they deserve. Right now, it's just a team of 3 of us, myself, Spontaneity, and my 2 partners in this, Rough Rider and Conhalado Demon. Conhalado Demon's kind of a behind-the-scenes guy right now, and Rough Rider has his streams Tuesday to Thursday this week, or his next series, depending on when you're watching this again, will be on Darkest Dungeon, I believe The Color of Madness on PC. That's a little bit about us. I'm really looking forward to doing this stream of Hand of Fate 2. Hand of Fate actually was the original Hand of Fate, was what got the cogs turning in our heads that there's good, solid indie games like this out there that were getting overlooked for our AAA titles that were broken on release, massive updates on release, not a complete game, and we decided it was time to try to bring indie games more into the light for people. So now here we are at the sequel. By the time we got the ball rolling, it's a little bit late to do the first one, but here we are at the sequel. And yeah, we're just going to go ahead and dive on in. Now, for those who don't know, quick little thing you'll see soon, but Hand of Fate is a randomist game involving cards. I'll be quiet so we can watch this.
Your memories are fading even now, gone to form the soul of the game we play. These pieces are new, as are the stakes. Life, death, and vengeance. We must ride, for time is short, and you have much to learn. Make your first choice, and let us set these wheels in motion once more.
As I am male, I will pick the male card.
These cards represent your history and our game. We know where they end, for you are here. Therefore, these cards must guide you to my side. Let us see what the journey holds. The fool steps into nothingness, because they know no better. In the same way, you must step into the void. You are a blank slate, and together we will write your history.
As you can also see, this video is also, since it is the very beginning, it's a bit of an intro to how the game is played. Stumbled many miles through this forest in search of the thieves who robbed you. Though exhausted and hungry, you were determined to reclaim your father's amulet. We finally catch sight of the thieves hacking at a large tree and arguing among themselves. Are we going to move closer to eavesdrop or keep our distance? I'm feeling curious. Let's move closer to eavesdrop.
Every element of the game.
Now we got the draw of the cards here. 3 successes, 1 failure. 75% chance of success, guys.
Do not worry. You will soon understand the nuances.
Oh! Horrible start. 25% chance. Nailed it. You try to eavesdrop on the conspiring thieves, but their voices are muffled by the bushes. You shuffle closer to get a better view. You soon spot a group of farmers coming around the corner, bringing their wares to market. The thieves fell the tree into the path of the unsuspecting farmers and leap out, weapons brandished. Give us all of your food. We're gonna go good on this one, and we're gonna leap to the farmer's defense. We draw our weapon with practice skill. Well, you hear the leader's voice. You lads handle this. I'll meet you when you're done. And now we enter the instance. So the nice thing about this game is you can see it's card-based, random events. It's kind of like a choose-your-own-adventure. And then all of that comes together to form these little instances that we dive into. Where again, I mean, it's not as random, it's a little bit more skill-based, but we could very well lose this. For the sake of money. I've got some farmers, so there we go, the controls. Also, yes, sorry, I guess I should have mentioned this is on Xbox One. I believe the PC just got new DLC out for it. Hopefully that'll eventually be coming to Xbox so I can institute that in here. But for now, this is what I got. Pretty straightforward, it looks like. Move, camera, attack, defend, bash, evade, weapon ability, and finisher. Whoop. 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 Good thing I took all those capoeiras classes. For this, it seems like... Oh, nice. Okay, so the green... Oh, you can time your defenses. Wow. I'm like 8 minutes into this game, and I'm really enjoying this more than the first one was awesome, but this one, just off the hop here, looks like they've evolved it a good chunk there. And the thieves have fallen. Does that make me a hero? Well, yeah, it does. The farmers fumble in their haversacks in gratitude. Thank you, adventurer. I'm sure that after they took our food, they would have taken our lives as well. You're assuming I'm not gonna. I'm not. But you didn't know that. You fall on the food with a sigh, shoveling bread in your mouth to quell your hunger. Someone's gonna have an upset tummy later. Satisfaction lasts only a moment before you realize your father's amulet is not among the takings. So I eat a food. Your leader must still have it. You set to your feet, determined to find him. Onwards and upwards. Since this is an introductory, you can see it's a pretty straightforward card layout. I don't really have much options. As we get into the second round, I believe, we will see a bigger playing field and more choices. While enjoying a moment beside the fire, you spy a strange figure approaching your camp. It's a goblin, dressed in what must pass for goblin finery. From beneath a filthy fox pelt serving as an ill-fitting wig, the goblin winks at you with wild red eyes. Aha! I've been roaming for hours trying to find you. We must get this over with quickly if I have any hope of getting to all the people on my list before sunrise. Lowers a sack from its shoulder. Now, from within my sack I can conjure whatever your heart desires. Goblin's voice trails off as he examines his sack. Well, I could if there wasn't a blooming great big hole in it. His head disappears entirely into the bag until his bulbous nose protrudes from the breach. A new plan, then. The goblin pulls out his last trinkets. Hey. What are we thinking? See, this is also why you guys gotta come hang out for the stream as we're recording these episodes. So you guys can help me make these choices. Give even more randomosity to it. Okay, I think I am feeling like an axe. Critical strike. Oh, actually, maybe I should check that out a bit. Well, that damage is only 15 one-handed. Is this a two-handed then? Yeah, it's a heavy, so that'll take longer to swing. This one will be more shanky. Shield might be good to have, especially if I'm going to keep the one. Let's grab the shield on this one.
A simple defense.
Quite
You can
better
do
defense
better
there.
given time.
A wise choice. Now I must go. There are many others I must visit before I can rest. The goblin runs off into the night, his fox wig flapping in the evening breeze. You can change equipment in the inventory. Let us... There's the inventory. Okay, so that's what I have equipped right now. Okay, looking good. Which way to go? Which way to go?
This card has a token. Can you find it?
Your journey through a forest is interrupted by an exquisite child. Are you searching for the forest folk? My uncle says that they used to walk these woods, giving out gifts. I want to find one and ask for a lemon cake. As they dash off to peer under a nearby log, the child shouts back, "Remember, if you meet the forest folk, get me a lemon cake." In the other direction, an eerie song hangs in the air. You attempt to find its origin. 75% chance success, 25% chance failure. We know how well this went last time. Where will I land? Where will I land? Where will I land? Oh my god! So, as we're learning in this series, I have horrible luck. Twice I had a 75% chance of success and was met with failure. You spend hours traveling in circles until night falls, bringing an unnatural silence to the forest. You consume one food. Did not get that token. I can't believe that. 2 failures already.
Nothing could be more fitting now than meeting the mage who started this all. Or at least, started it all for you.
A trail of fallen trees and distraught farmers lead you to the thieves who had stolen your amulet. It seems their infighting has only gotten worse. The bandits surround their former leader, weapons drawn. Sounds to me like there's going to be a tickle fight. Everyone will get their fair share. There's no need for violence, the leader implores. Who ever heard of a thief talk about fair shares, spits one. You turn up and boss us around. We've barely stabbed anyone. It's been days since I've stabbed someone. Days! The leader notices you approaching and waves you over. As much as I'd love to continue this discussion regarding stabbings, I'm afraid I have urgent business with my shit over here. As he greets you, he whispers, "Keep me alive, and there'll be plenty of gold for your trouble." What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? Tell him gold cannot replace the amulet he stole. Tell him he will pay in blood for his thievery. Let's go for it. We're gonna pay in blood. He grins. Here's a thought. Does it have to be my blood? Specifically? Kill my associates and I will gladly return your amulet. Ever reliable, the thieves draw their blades to mug you. The leader hurries away to hide. "Give us your stuff or we'll stab you up," growls one of them. You consider your options. Will I fight or give them all my food and gold? I'm gonna fight. You draw your weapon and prepare to deal with the miscreants. Yeah, perform a quick riposte by attacking immediately after defending an enemy attack. Okay. Good advice. Dang new advice to live by. And away we go. Try out this new shield of mine. Okay, do I want to go defensive? Let's try that. Come on. Come on. Oh, okay, that was horrible timing. That wasn't. Oh, come on, my timing was better than that. I'm disappointed in you. Not going to get very far in this journey if I can't learn to block properly. Especially if I'm going to use a one-handed. Aww. One down, 3 to go. Sword power! Thanks for coming out. Oh, 2. Finish him. And him. Nicely done. Could have not taken as much damage. But I still won in the end. The battle resolved, the thief leader nods in approval at the carnage before him. He holds out a hand. The name is Malaklips, Bard Extraordinaire. Malaklips? Bard Extraordinaire. His smile fades under your withering glare. Sensing your anger, he raises his hands in surrender. Wait, let's not be hasty. We're on the same side here. I'm an upstanding citizen, just like you. I've been working with the thieves, yes, but only for the greater good. No, really, they were killing people before I came along. I know it seems bad, but look. He pulls out an amulet from his pockets and presses it into your hands. All is forgiven, yes? You stare at the amulet. Does not look familiar. Oh? Malaklips says, scratching his head. He opens a small satchel. So which one is yours? This guy sounds like a reputable character. Choose your father's amulet. Is it just a quick one-shot thing? Oh, yeah. Doesn't give me any stats. Okay. Let's go with what I believe to be a raven. Oh, eagle. Whatever. The eagle amulet. That suits you very... The eagle amulet. That suits you. Very similar facial structure. Say, you know what? I'm lonely. You're lonely. We should work together. You have befriended Malaklips, the trickster. I am butchering that name, I'm sure of it. We should probably get to know one another, seeing as we're going to be friends for life. Malaklips says, tell me, where are you from? Okay, we'll see where this portal's taking us now. To a campfire. What I believe will act as my home base. So that was the tutorial. Oh, you can still change it. Oh, sweet. I'm gonna go Pharaoh then. Not that I don't like eagles, I just think raven. Hoping it was a raven. That's kind of cool. Pick your, like, colors. Shouldn't be hard. That is... that. Oh, whoops, my little streamer bar was blocking my button. I didn't know what to press. From the Eastern Belt, eh? You don't say. Good sorts from the Eastern Belt, very trusting. Oh, by the way, I mean, we friend... owe money to Vignus of the Thieves Guild. He's quite angry at us. We should journey to Myrebridge together to appease him. Some gold might help. Although, come to think of it, I'm rather busy. Malaklips eyes a pretty traitor hiking up the road, so it'd be best if you get the gold and I just meet you there. Get gold for Vignus. Okay, so as you can see already, second round in, it's a little bit more diverse. On the next one, I could go right, I could go up. I'm a completionist in this regard, so I'm going...
The circumstances under which you come here put the lie to that.
I will try to uncover all the cards. You enter a competition of strength at a fair. A gold prize is available to the winner. 10 gold, 10G. In the first round of the competition, your opponent is the diminutive Roland. A halfling from a traveling troupe of acrobats. Now when this pops up, you can see what your target is, and you're gonna roll some dice. Papa needs a brand new car. 4, 6, death. 1. Let's double up. I'm gonna re-roll these dice. Papa needs a brand new car. Oh, okay. I am. Ooh. I don't know why I thought I would be successful. My luck is so awesome so far in this episode. You're shocked by rolling strength. You learn not to underestimate acrobats or halflings. You're knocked out in the very first round. You receive only a pittance. Wow, half the prize for losing? That's actually not that bad. You take the lesser reward for losing in the competition of strength. When you return, a new contest will begin. Yeah, we'll go there first.
The roads have become even more deadly since the Empire has come to power, despite their promises of the opposite.
The road ahead is blocked by an overturned carriage and a woman calling for help. Please help, she cries. I've been robbed by a band of thugs. Is there anything you can do? Ooh, dice target 12. Come on. It's time to revive myself. No more bad luck for me. Oh, wow. Yes.
Victory. You are learning.
Guess it's because I'm a sucker for a damsel in distress. Thank you, the woman says as you help her from the carriage. Please accept this as a token of my gratitude. Apparently she's from the south. This best accent I got. I'll work on it, guys. Wow. Backtrack there, jump up here.
Water is a symbol for the many thoughts that churn beneath the surface. What is it you're thinking of? What concern is worrying at your mind?
So rude.
Let it fall into the waters beneath.
While crossing a stone bridge, you suddenly find yourself confronted by a villainous band. You could stand and fight the fiends, or throw yourself to the mercy of the river below. I'm a fighter. I just got full health. Why wouldn't I fight? I believe 4 of Blight means I will be fighting 4. That could be my downfall, but we will see. Oh, I lost you guys for a minute. Oh, and we're back. Sorry about that little hiccup. Da 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 da. Hey. Ooh. Ooh. Inflicted. The first touches of corruption bring forth the darkest elements of their victims. Infected enemies are feeble, causing them to become knocked down when health is low. Use a finisher before they recover. Okay. Well, that sounds like that actually works to my favor. Depending how this goes. Capoeira. Oh. Go down. Oh, should have got that one first. Oh, not like it was a big deal. Bam. Looks like my luck finished, but actually I haven't been bad with the fights. It's literally the random chance that I've been dropping the ball on. Having spilled your enemy's blood, you search the bodies for anything useful. Ooh. A new sword. Against Northerners, deals 125 one-handed. Boop. Yeah. And back to full life. That was not a horrible exchange at all. What do we have next?
Celebrations in aid of what? You see how quickly the actions of the usurper are turned into tales for children.
Nearing the sleepy hamlet of Dulwich, you find the villagers in the midst of some kind of celebration. Much of their activity concerns a large paper and wood statue depicting a fearsome warrior looming triumphantly over a prone lizardman. Let's ask locals about what is going on. A friendly stable hand explains, "In a bygone age, our town was beset by half-men, half-lizards. There was no food, no respite, and very little hope. Salvation came in the form of a nameless warrior who hunted the beast for little more than a handful of coins and a crust of bread." He smiles warmly at the festivities. "We honor the warrior like this. The statue is filled with food and gold, and we take turns smashing it to bits with a club. You're welcome to join us, and you may keep whatever falls out." The parade and statue are winding their way into the town and almost out of sight. Follow the parade! The parade ends in the town square. You watch as the villagers take turns smashing the statue with a club and gathering the food and gold that spills out. A local notices your interest and asks if you would like a turn. I would like to join in. Huge success, success, failure. Come on. Please, at least be a success this time. Yes! Success! Club strikes the chest of the tree-laden beast. Some gold falls out. You survey the spoils and try to scoop them up before anyone else can. Oh, 50-50 now. Oh, back to failing. A young child shovels. Before you gather anything, a young child shovels a bounty into a basket and scampers off. With your turn over, you leave. I'm gonna assume the little dude or dudette needed it.
Here we come to the end of the beginning.
You arrive at...
For mages.
Cutting him
This
off.
will become a theme, I dare say.
So rude. Almost like I don't want him to like me. You arrive at Meyer Bridge as the sun begins to dip below the horizon. You find Malak Lips perusing a selection of cheeses by the market. Ah, if it isn't my good friend the adventurer. Did you bring the gold? Vignis has arranged to meet at the graveyard. I've completed everything exploring-wise, so let's go to the graveyard. You wonder whether the spot was chosen for its seclusion or for easy body disposal. Fair worry, fair concern. Vignis greets Malak Lips with a sly grin. Looks like you turned up after all, and with a lackey in tow. We had our doubts, you know. Vignis cracks his knuckles and giggles. Well now, Malak, convince me. What's to stop me cutting off your head today? That was a horrible giggle. You reveal your gold as Malakalips scrounges in his pockets for some too. The skimpy satchel of coins lands at Vignis' feet with a clank that echoes in the dead silence of the cemetery. I just lost 15 gold. I'm broke because of this guy. Things didn't quite go as planned, Malaklips says. Worry obvious in his voice. It's tough times. This is horrible. I'm going to do that one over. Things didn't go quite as planned, Malaklips says. Worry is obvious in his voice. It's tough times all over. Purse strings are tighter than ever. I'm sorry, Mal, Vignis grins. The guild bosses can't allow debts to go unpaid, especially from a heretic like you. Oh, snap. Things just got kicked up a notch, I believe. Okay, well, he looks harmless. Treacherous ingredient, dangerous combination. Anarchist or flaming bombs that cause fire damage. Your armor is no use to you here. Whoa, okay. At least I know when it's coming. Oh, that guy's a friggin' acrobat. Oh no, I had the combo. Okay, recuperate. Think about this. sometimes it's just easier for them to come to you. Sometimes. Whoa! Someone's getting balmy. You need to calm down. Oh. Whoa! And... oh, shanked. Capoeira. Ah. Finish what you started. Again, took a lot more hits than I would have liked, but we survived. Malakhlip scratches his chin thoughtfully. It seems you could do with someone savvy to help you navigate these tricky matters of diplomacy, like maybe killing everyone wasn't the best idea. Come, let us discuss our partnership over an ale or two.
Well done.
What's in the
You've cleared
coin?
the first challenge, and now we can
Beating
move on to the next.
Fool. Cardinal Blade. Bastion of Purification. Market Thief. Kites, Pies, and Exotic Lies. Fork in the Road. Arm Wrestling. These are, I'm guessing, the instance cards I'm unlocking. For befriending Malaklips. Okay, so it looks like depending on your choices, depends on your payout at the end as well. Next, honey catch music.
Welcome to my challenges. Together, we will traverse 22 paths of wisdom and despair in the hope of awakening.
Okay. Completed. That will be the next episode. This is going to be where I'm going to be wrapping up here for our first premiere episode of Hand of Fate 2. Anyone who tuned in, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Anyone who's watching this on YouTube, I hope you're enjoying the show as well, and you will fire us a subscription and continue watching the series. We will also have a Surviving Mars series starting today, as well as... Sorry, got distracted. As well as Rough Riders Darkest Dungeon, Color of Madness tomorrow. Thank you very much again for tuning in, guys. I hope that you're having a great Monday, a great start to your week, or whatever respective day you're watching this if you're on YouTube. And as always, happy gaming.